Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Arkantos. I'm Arkantos, and I'm here with some Ark Survival Evolved. So, we just kind of finished planting our garden, part of it. So, what we kind of need to do now, I was figured, in order to really, because I can't really do too much until we get that greenhouse up and going. So, I figured we'd do another bit of a filler and world building and start the West Tribe. So, we already have the South Tribe, and they've already get away from me, you ankle biters. We've also already kind of established something. I've done some little bit of work, and we're gonna kind of start doing the same thing. We're gonna um, kind of have get their first initial border set up. What they're gonna initially. Oh geez! No, they took most of my stone. You thief! You bloody thief! Give back my stone! Little prick. Oh, let's get the stuff here. Quick pickaxe. So yeah, we're gonna kind of build the lore out a little bit. But yeah. And kind of, so we're gonna another build the way to kind of lore build our worlds, our arcs. And yeah, so the West Tribe, they're gonna basically take control of, like, we're trying to figure out where we're gonna have them, their territory kind of go out to, because we're not gonna have war right away. They're basically, each tribe's we're gonna, have them emerge, have them kind of have their own starting territory, and then once they start to kind of hit each other, then that's when it starts. So everyone's so far away, and like no one's gonna try to keep it peaceful. See, so what I'm doing is I need to go find a big piece of stone, so I need a hatchet. So we're gonna kind of get our first camp going, and kind of like, I want to, basically what I'm gonna have is a small town or a dock area, like a small harbor, where it's gonna be near spawn. So it's gonna be one of the only buildings directly near spawn or on spawn, or that way. So like when new people, because we know, if already about dark spoilers, that there's clones of other people as well. So with that being in my head as what actually is happening as part of the world, and how the world's lore is, I'm going to use that as kind of a way that when more people come in, then we'll start to because basically this will kind of be, I don't know if I want to be too noticeable. I don't know yet. Ooh, that's a raptor. Cause see, I gotta figure out what each one's colors are gonna be. So basically, I'm gonna turn my my own little, I don't know, compound into, maybe we'll try to make it so that it will, when we're there, we'll produce say all the dyes for each of the nations. So we'll keep a stash in one of their settlements, so that when I'm working on it, I have there's like their colors and their stuff that I need to decorate them in a certain way. So let's, that I got some peace from those little ankle biters. keep those, gotta keep that. That can go. Get everything going. Let's get a whole bunch of stuff kind of made. And I'll get the rest. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. So So basically, we're gonna basically have the main chunk of the west side, or the west tribe is gonna be split to basically two big chunks. Is gonna be basically Craig's Island is gonna be their main territory. They do have a spawn that goes a little farther north that I'm gonna use as a probably one of their actual main docking, or like one of their, like a harbor thing, like how I've done. So I've turned South 1 into that kind of that docking bay for the other nations. So let's see. Now these guys, what kind of tribe should the Lord, get out of here! No! What level are you? Which one? Okay, I gotta go run and get some distance. Properly equip myself. Bugger off. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna actually try to do is I want to make West kind of one of the more organized and more well defended of the tribes. They're a little bit smarter. They don't expand as quickly, and they are very smart when it comes to warfare. Is that a one in front of it? That is a one in front of it. This is gonna be a bit. Hey, you bugger off. Alright, so with that being it. I'm actually gonna go back to those other rocks and get some more flint and whatnot. Get myself. I'm just missing a hat, but that's okay. So what I was kind of thinking is we're gonna basically make this. Yeah. So when it comes to like the capital, I think we're gonna do some pretty crazy things with it. I was thinking of. You can bugger off. I was thinking of basically having like a little dock area, a fortress around here, and then yeah, their big capital city, and maybe I might even make their small town on here as well, and then yeah, they can have little outposts throughout there. Well, you know what? Maybe let's go have it so that it'll be the West decides to do an expansion after a while. That's how we'll set up the big war. And I'm going to see if I can set it up so that my dinos will damage my stuff too for a time being. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure if I can. It was just depending on the dino that hits it. So yeah, let's kind of take a look around the island here. Let's see what we got. Let's kind of see what dinos we can kind of do. So I'm not gonna do a giant wall around them, but they're gonna have pretty good defenses against invaders. I want to allow the dinos still to spawn. That way it's still eyes and everything like I normally would. Ooh, who laid the egg? Iguanodon. Where's the iguanodon? You're right there. Fuck no. That would be stupid. Alright, so let's see what kind of... How much time do we have? Probably midday already. Yeah. Oh, not yet. Pretty cool. So we have a little time to explore. So I was kind of thinking of having the main capital be uphill. Or uphill. Up here. Where it's basically we got a cliffside and then there's the water. Of course, we'd have to worry about water, but then we're going to have a decent... Like, there's no reason why we can't build, like, a defensive harbor. Not just, like, right by it. Get some tower. Like, I'm actually going to put the defenses and, like, build, like, the actual Morphodon towers and build, like, ramparts and things like that. Little wall defenses everywhere. So, yeah, we're going to... I think right here, it'd be a good, we'll kind of wrap around. I'm going to try and see how we can work with it. Try to make it like an actual like city or like with multiple buildings. But I think with how I've learned from Herbivore Island, I think, yeah, I can have little neighborhoods and then we can have the bigger, more important buildings. And then, yeah, I can have, because we got a little stream and a waterway, so we got a place we can build a bridge. Because, unless we decide to also, well, I don't know, maybe. Not having this blocked off would be really good for our own boats to quickly get around and safely, because that's open water over there. That's the whale the boat killers are they'll come out, so no, I don't want that. But yeah, I could put like different little outposts and forts instead of, because yeah, walling off the entire island is not not plausible, way too big. So yeah, I was thinking, yeah, we'll do that, and then once once the west side is ready, they'll start to expand, start to invade all the other established tribes. Let's kind of go and see so we where we can put. So I want to have basically a mini civilization built up on here, like towns and whatnot. I gotta look at where I can build them. Ah! You can bugger right off, bugs! Sweet, really tighten. Oh, why do you all decide to come out there once? I'm sorry, Packy, I'm sorry! Ah, run! Oh, free food. Oh, Megan Earth's after me now. Dang it. Hey, well, we're going to be looking on the road. Oh, we can collect Ethereum here? Oh, they can get kind of early siege weapons. Oh, ooh. Because, yeah, I want to stay in the area to see what their initial kind of military force can be made up of. So, as of right now, you know what? It's pretty even, actually. Because even though the South right now have Spinos, Rexes, right now we have Carnos, Raptors are the best, Calicitheriums, so we can do Siege. Oh, their cavalry can be charging Triceratops. Oh, that would be cool. Just a stampeding Triceratops coming out of a forest. Okay, so I can put a little something over here. I don't know what, but we'll put something over here. Because it leaves us open. I'll put a proper bridge. I'll put and maybe I'll do like little a bunch of outposts with the Morphodon Tower outposts, kind of like major defensive positions. Well, no, well, we can have. Let's see. We have Stegos, so we can deal damage and we can take damage. Okay, so let's start a camp. It won't necessarily be where we're going to start any big settlement or anything. We're going to do that. Holy Jesus! That's a lot of bugs. That's a lot of bugs. That is a lot of bugs. That is so many bugs. Hopefully Compy won't keep doing it all. Yeah, we got some Titan now. Yeah, this is about Titan. Where's the other ones? Where are you running from? Can I get past that crap? Oh yeah, I can get back. It's in the water. I'll get past it. Oh, you bugger! Let's see. So that's not too bad. Let's start a camp. Okay, so yeah, we're automatically brushing up against the South tribe. So boom. But being as early as we are, we're gonna kind of keep it simple. So let's start our little encampment. This is a spot area, so it just makes sense for now. Let's just do it over here. A little bit inland where it won't do nothing. And yeah, I'm gonna try to set up different I'm gonna put a sign near where we're gonna be building settlements. That way I'll remind myself where I'm building what. So I'm gonna have to do that later and also kill time. Let's do it right here. But first off, let's make sure the area is safe. I will be the hero of this land! So yeah, I gotta think of what am I going to eventually name these tribes. What are these? What more? From young ages our children are told to fear the spitting dragons. Once we knew what dragons were, we totally changed their names to the Dillo. Alright, so to make camp, yeah, let's kind of do the same thing. Let's start off again. Let's go with... I need to gather resources. Alright, so we kind of got an idea of how all the major stuff are gonna go. So we're basically gonna get this island and we'll have what will be the initial no, the initial will be the whole island there, but that's kind of not really too. And then maybe the one in the middle there, I don't know, we'll see. So I gotta try to make their starting areas kind of the same. But then maybe not, maybe that really wouldn't matter. Get off the beach a little bit. Cause yeah, like I want to build farm. Like they gotta have like farms. They gotta have. So I think like what will. So I want to have each tribe kind of be a certain. They kind of have a certain look to them, if I can. That kind of relates to their certain. Because everyone's gonna have like a default kind of. Default build for the defenses, and then it's just up to me to kind of customize them as much as possible. Besides the flags to tell the difference and maybe the color, but I'm not too sure about that. I need fiber. So we get our. So basically, this whole because this technically would be because you spawn all over this place. Oh Jesus, 2 of them. Not good. Because mind our own business. Maybe we'll get drained the other direction. Let's. Wait, what am I talking about? I can both of these bitches. Guess I have pressure to spare. What's going on around here? Oh, they're already here! Ay, caramba! Bola both. Bash the crap out of them. Yeah, that's right. Run! Run, man! Oh, I can't run because I'm building! Equip the bola, equip the bola, equip the bola. It would be awesome to get that one, but I'm not gonna. Okay, let's go over here. Might be an easy way for us to make camp. There's the one booked it. Okay, I want to build here. They're coming. Come on, you bitch! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Wait a minute, what did I say this? That was weird, okay. Yeah, I definitely could not survive that at all. Oh, time to eat a bunch of berries. I was wondering why that was still. I'm like, I died before I started this, just to make sure. Oh. Easy. I freaking knocked myself out. Oh no, I kind of ruined everything. Fuck it, I should have died. It was. Yeah, fuck it, that's okay. Then let's do. We got all those. Since we're just a starting camp, we'll do. It's only going to be a little camp, so... Isn't the water over there, or is that just a fish? Nope. I need to make the beach a safer place, so I can get my original spot back. Oh shit, I missed. Fucking typical! Fucking typical! Little did he know that it wasn't the end for him. Someone or something just wouldn't let him die. Alright, fuck. Oh, it was a megalodon, so there was something in the water too. This is a survival strategy, knowing now that I do not technically die. Oh, I guess I can't throw rocks. I can throw rocks in this game. I swear I could have thrown rocks. Oh well. Never mind. Come on. Yeah, hungry, you son of a bitch. Yeah, come and get me. Come and get me. Alright, now we just gotta find on the fly. Oh, the iguanodon. Is it still over? Yeah, it's still over here. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. No. Okay, well that worked anyways. Usually I was gonna lead him into a very angry iguanodon. Because the first heat he would try to get on me, I would have been able to star note for our character.
I was ever so glad to see Miss Walker again. My assistants are clever in their own right, but dear Helena is still the only person that I feel comfortable diving into my deeper theories with. I fear that I may have kept her from getting a word in edgewise, though. Once I got going on the obelisks, why, I just couldn't contain my enthusiasm. My word, I really have become quite enamored with the subject, haven't I? Well, that settles it. After this next set of trials, I shall go check on the Iron Brotherhood's progress. Perhaps I can convince Miss Walker to join me. We could make a real scientific expedition out of it.
Oh. Alright, so there's several... while we're here, there are several of these around here, actually. We're just gonna kind of wait and get that run out so it doesn't bugger anything up. What time of day is it? It's only one. Okay, cool. I should still have plenty of time. Alright, so our raptor problem's taken care of. So let's start getting our house built. Alright, so let's place it not there. Well, you know what? Maybe let's go. Let's start the port town. But yeah, might as well. So I was thinking then, because we're gonna kind of need to also have it be part of like a main line of defenses. So like we're gonna armor up this island. So there we have big enough flats. We'll probably let's do for here for now. So let's make our starting camp. Build, let's go this way. Oh, wrong way. I should start off with the fence foundation first. In order to save on pillars. For now. I'll go raptor. Hey, excuse me. It could have said move. Alright, let's alright, so we got that going there. Now do I need R1 to be down in order for it to sink? Yeah, oh yeah, to get all the way around. Oh yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What's that? Try a little bit of a new. Oh, you're probably the one following me. Probably you have been here this whole time. Yeah, you came back to try to finish the job, huh? You little shit. Camp. Do a little bit extra hide because of all that crafting I just did, so probably pretty low. That doesn't matter if those meat spoil. We're gonna be spoiling a bunch anyway soon. So for right now, the leaders are are kind of establishing everything. They were surviving weeks before the next person showed up on their shores. And then they join together, and then they start kind of building. So I'm going to kind of use some, make small villages to kind of show the population of each tribe as they expand out. I think that's a good way to kind of cheaply represent that. In the lore, my head canon, she has to have a little hut. Probably should have went the other way to make it look better, which I think I will. Oh shit, I might be stuck until I can ghost later. Uh, this actually would make it look like it was here for some time. Could I have it be like an abandoned camp, maybe? A sign of like everybody just kind of moving towards to the bigger settlements, maybe? Nah, no. Or I might kind of be stuck with it. Anyways, actually. Get out if I crouch? No. Oh, yes? No. Oh, no. Okay, there's a way we might be able to fix this. But I do need some more pillars. I did not realize. Well, actually, I may now be able to give my houses and my areas like basements now, or have a good cool little entryways, or a nice way to make our towers look a little crazy on the inside. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how creative I can get. Probably not that creative. Okay, I'm gonna need more of these. That one didn't want to seem to go clip down properly. That way it's like you're not actually on the sand anymore. You got some comfort. It doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna be deleting this all anyways soon, so. And because these have the windows. Oh, which I don't have. Let's see how this goes. So it would be cool to kind of make them like realistic and like as aesthetic, functional, and like, like you would need these supports here to make it like they would be the load bearing pillars and whatnot. Okay, so we got that. So that can obviously be removed. Same with this one. Boom. How's that for Well, we might be looking like we're making like a the tribal hut, where the tribe elder's hut is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go on this side. Which I could use to maybe make like a small group of like rebels, and then maybe have the rebels take over a settlement. Yeah, we got. Yeah, maybe we'll mix a couple little factions of rebels. Because I'm also kind of also testing out the idea of how I kind of want to start like have a little bit of a more functional, aesthetically pleasing starter base. For relative cheaply, actually. Kind of start off the basic. And then I can actually use the pillars to continue building onto. Ooh, let's see what we can do. I forgot I'm not in Space Engineers. I have to press triangle, not square to open to use stuff. Because with the pillars there, we can actually expand this out and actually make it a really, almost like into a church. I don't know, a church, like a government building kind of thing. Let's give it a try. So I kind of have an idea of like what would be like a clock tower. Or even a way to a way to make one of my buildings in my towns. Ah, well, see, I'm experimenting. Okay, so we got that. Can we need some more? Let's see what kind of thatched palace I can make. Because then I can actually make little, I can design how the farmhouses are going to look. Like certain stages of development they got. Because I kind of want to have it in like a medieval kind of state. So we're going to have basic stone walls. Everyone's going to stay there for a while. And then, because they'll coexist for a while. And then once they start investing in metal a little bit more, then the wars kind of start popping up maybe. We do that deal. Oh. Do I want it that low? I don't think I want it that low. I want it like right on top. Because this would even be good for like a... like an outpost, or there's a lookout. And you got like the actual place where they kind of stay. Let's turn it into a whole different kind of... Yeah, because we can put, oh, I guess for this one, we have to put... Like, yeah, like, well, if for an outpost, like, we'd be able to put a hatch frame there and one up above it. Put a ladder that goes all the way up. And yeah, just have basically another little hut up there. A nice little protected area up there you can shoot down from. But now let's try if we brought in more... Because I am limited, because this is evolved, so I am limited to what I can actually do. Let's start... Because, yeah, actually we need to have them started. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, hold on, maybe not. Maybe I won't actually need that. Oh. Oh. This changes things. Because now I can put some style to it. I know I'm like 10 years too late for this, but I was more focused on utilizing the dinosaurs. Wait a minute. Which way was it going? Does it interfere? That doesn't interfere with any of this. Alright, I really don't know what I'm actually building here. Okay, so we got that. That way, it helps them from getting up. I want to click something. So I can still put stuff up the top there. Ooh. I'm out of fiber, aren't I? Yeah, no fiber. Okay, well, if that's the case... No fiber. So I can make a... I really don't know what I'm building here. I guess I know what I think. I'm trying stuff out, I guess. I'm trying out ideas. I'm not sure where it's going. Cause yeah, this actually would be even a really good like starting house. And we could give yourself a little bit of a loft. Really no idea what I'm doing here. Really no idea. Trying to think. Oops. I'll come up on top here. I'm gonna kind of take all the bottom stuff off. Get our resources back. Cause even this could look a little. Now do I want to do? Why won't you ever? And it won't snap the. Actually, that'd be a cool little. What time of day is it? Is it almost night? Yeah, it's almost night. Okay, well. That means it's almost time to call it for this short one. Let's take down the. I have one. I'm missing thatch or fiber. Probably fiber. Oh, wood. A little bit. Stick to just destroying these. And only destroying the big ones if I have to. lost the fiber, but this is good. I don't know what I'm going with this. Oh, maybe more fiber. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have a very smart, very strategic tribe. The West will be. Very friendly, they will be diplomatic, but it's when they go on the offensive is when you gotta worry about. They're a good, strong, neutral ally, I think we'll make them. Because they understand their power, how where their stance is with everybody. I have an idea for the North. They're basically gonna get pushed. They're basically gonna have to push them to the cold area. Or actually, maybe I was thinking of with the tundra region will get colonized by people who desert or who don't choose not to go along with them. So they're gonna split from the. Well, maybe hold on, no, because the north one can be the initial, because the tundra wise they can be their absolute own actually. Maybe that's why I'm, like the a worried very tribal clan like the Aztecs. They use it so they can take them to the altar at the top of the blue mountain and sacrifice them to the arc god, the blue arc god. Yeah, there we go. The lore thickens. Because yeah, they will be the mad worshippers of the obelisks. Then we'll have they'll be the ooh. But what about the redwoods? Redwoods have to have somebody. Maybe that'll be neutral territory. That'll be where another primitive tribal will be the tree people, so I can practice and make a actual a small tree village or something. Okay, so this is good little start. Actually, I kind of want to try something. What is all of this? If I also do the. Oh wait, no, I guess they don't. None of them goes out, do they? Or they would have done it already, wouldn't they? Yeah. So I'm on the outer border. Okay. See how I can divide this up into squares. Maybe start making rooms. Figuring out where all the different rooms will be. Kind of not have this be as open. I have a couple of bedroom, room where the bed is, room where I don't know, you can have a little bit of your starter crafting area over here. And then depending on how you put if you put the door on that side, you got a little bit of storage on this side you can put. I don't know, maybe not, it's kind of cramped that way. Just throwing ideas around. But I think starting with these kind of foundations, I think I might start building a lot of stuff this way to get them started. Because then I might not even have to worry about if the area is uneven or not. That might just be a very easy way to make everything level that I need to make level. That way I can make different height, the buildings in different heights, so you kind of, there's different levels in an open area, in an open room and whatnot. Kind of allow us to spread stuff around. Yay! Hey, hey, hey. I'm probably going to try it over on, well actually no, I might try it. Then I might want to restart that, well no, maybe not, nah. Well, maybe only when you be, well, we'll see. There's so much detail I want to put into the buildings. But yeah, this could be like a sort of like a primitive, lighthouse or watchtower. That way, you know, it's like a, this would be more like a checkpoint, or like one of the main pieces to your defense grid. So, in a way, that way, there's not much space in between the towers in a certain area. That way, yeah, that'd be like our yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So I want to kind of think of this is, yeah, like we're on a PvP server or something, or a scenario like that. How do I want to defend my area? Build stuff up like that. Have build ideas for it. That way you have to spend resources to destroy everything. Which is a really good strategy as well. Make them spend as much resources. Make it not even worth it. Yeah, I mean, so even like without the pillars there, boom, boom. Okay, so then. But I can put, oh, I must, oh, no I don't. Yeah, I can't put those by that way anyways. If I do something like that to kind of give a little bit more uniqueness. No, not really. Not really at all. But you know, like this will, we'll be able to see my build techniques improve as we go through each of the different maps. Because I want to see if I can do Scorched Earth several times. And if we're lucky, we'll get a clone each time we do it. Because every time I seem to actually fight the Manicore on Scorched Earth, I get an extra character. My character basically, at that point, gets cloned. Which is cool. Probably a game glitch, but I'm going to take full advantage of it. Yeah. We'll have Fanatic. Obelisk worshippers that will worship the Tri-Gods. Together they maintain the world we live on. They bring us more friends, more to worship them. Yeah, that kind of thing, yeah. That could be like a holy war. Oh, a holy crusade kind of thing they could go on. And then like say like once I beat the overseer, they'll be able to start actually sending people on scouting missions and expeditions out to all the other arcs, and then they'll follow me. Or no, they won't follow. They'll be able to follow my footsteps, but because I'll actually break something on the with the overseer, allowing all to gain access to it, to all the different arcs. And then yeah, that way we have some we'll have some like long time villains and stuff, and we can see what ends up happening. But the sun is lowering on another day. And I'm definitely going to brainstorm this and see what I can kind of turn this into. See if I can't make it a cool looking little thing maybe. But if not, it'll be able to give us a good idea. I'm going to be able to go around. We'll kind of do the same thing. I'm going to give the main border. And we'll probably mark off some settlements. I'll mark off some... we'll build an established camp somewhere. Cause yeah, now thinking of like all the different like the rebels and things like that. But I still have 2 more tribes to kind of establish before I can really start getting all those other pieces of the story together. But what shall we do? Then they just build a big metal dark tower. Well, that'd be cool, something to kind of deal with. I don't know. Do I want to make the AI evil or not? Well, no. The real main villain will be Rockwell. He is technically still the main villain. Oh, maybe we'll have it be the. Oh, we'll make it Rockwell's cult. Ooh. Yeah, along with some couple primitive tribes. Yeah, we'll make the tribe of Rockwell's cult or something. Ooh. That's an idea. Ooh, the lore thickens. Alright, till next time, guys. Peace.